Hey everyone, welcome to the third episode of The Final Boss. I'm RaccoonChad of TrollStompGaming.com. In this episode, my good friend Blacklance of WastelandCinematica.blogger.com interviews me regarding the website, our name, and what you should expect from us. This podcast will serve more as a formal statement of sorts. Think of it as me and you are on a date or interview and you're asking me questions. In turn, I respond to the aforementioned questions, making myself sound douchey at times and excited in others. The music in this podcast was provided by Joshua Morse of ocremix.org. Enjoy.
How did you decide on the name Troll Stomp Gaming?
Well, we decided on Troll Stomp Gaming because A, it was available. Originally we wanted to just go with Troll Stomp, but that was taken. Kind of a funny story, not really that funny. The website, Troll Stomp, you can actually look it up, is just a picture of some guy, right? And it's like this JPEG image of this guy that has like, I think an axe, and he has like a helmet on, and it's like this really fat, like disgusting guy. But yeah, so that was the original domain that we wanted to go to, but Troll Stomp Gaming, we just added that at the end because I guess like just makes it a little bit more obvious like what we're about. Troll Stomp we wanted because we thought that it would kind of stick in people's minds, I guess, and also it's catchy, and it gets people to understand what we're about. Like when they first listen to it, like, oh, Troll Stomp Gaming, like what do you think they're about? Like, well, their name is Troll Stomp, so they probably don't like trolls that much. And when they go to our website, it'll become even more obvious with our infographics and whatnot.
It was second only to Good Guy Gaming.
It was second to only, yeah, indeed. Good Guy Gaming was actually the original one we wanted to go with because that was perfect because it goes along with the meme Good Guy Greg, which is actually what Tyler came up with, Good Guy Gaming. That was perfect. Like, we wanted to take that, but like, literally the day after we agreed between the three of us that we wanted Good Guy Gaming, it was taken, and the domain was taken, and the thing said, coming soon, keep the fight clean, which was like really close to, what we wanted to do. So for a while we thought that somebody just like heard us talking about it and was just like, oh, that's a great idea, we're going to take that domain. But I don't think they've ever really done anything with it. I haven't checked up on it recently, but yeah.
What is your main goal of Troll Stomp Gaming?
The main goal of Troll Stomp Gaming is that we just want to create a community of gamers that are sick and tired of playing with trolls, or just people that are disrespectful and just not fun to play with, just because like mainly they just ruin the fun, and they, just not fun to play with at all. And we thought that this website would be a good way to do that because it's on the internet, and like, people are always on the internet. And we could just create this community of people that, hopefully will frequent the forums that we're going to put on there. But yeah, it's pretty much the main focus. And also, while at the same time providing this I guess service, is also, making them laugh and like, having some good times just playing games,
What is your definition of a troll?
My definition of a troll would be somebody that is getting on your nerves just to get on your nerves, to make you lose focus of the game and kind of like mess with you and get in your head. And somebody that's just being a dick just because they want to be a dick, Like, yeah, somebody that's trying to start a flame war, somebody that's just bored and just, just wants to get into a fight with somebody on the internet because there's this whole like anonymity thing that people think is, an excuse to be a dick on the internet, but it's not. Like, there is etiquette. Just because you're on the internet doesn't mean that you don't have to have manners. You need to show other people respect on the internet.
Where do you see the website in 1 year?
In 1 year, what I hope is, that the website blows up in a year. I hope that in a year it becomes viral, I guess, for lack of a better word. you know, because we know that trolls are a big problem in the gaming community, and we know that a lot of people don't like playing with them. Yeah, it definitely adds a negative atmosphere, and I mean, like I said, it's just a big problem that a lot of people just don't really like, and I just hope that in a year, more and more people, other than the friends that we already have, I guess my main point is that in a year, I hope that we reach out to people that aren't already in our friends list on Facebook.
What about 5 years?
5 years, I'm hoping that the website hasn't gone under. I hope that we still have it, and that we're still active, and it can actually sustain us. I hope that it becomes so popular that we can actually live off of it, which I know is a stretch, but I mean, that's the American dream, you know, is living off of something that's your passion, you know, like, I've been working on the podcast, you know, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I you know, even though it's hard work, it's still some of the funnest times I've had is just like working on it, because like when I do that, I start to think to myself like, wow, like this is it, you know, like I'm doing it. I'm doing what I really wanted to do. So,
what is your favorite style of game, genre, and or favorite game in general?
I'd probably, for genre, I'd say puzzler, more action puzzler. I've kind of fallen out of the side-scrolling shooter and the platforming games because I used to play platform games all the fucking time, and you know, sometimes you can just get burnt out because like after a while it just seems like it's just a reskin of the same old thing that you've seen. Like, don't get me wrong, like Super Meat Boy is a fun-ass game. That game is so tight, but I mean, there's only so much of that game that I can actually stand, and I mean, I love Einhander, I love Gunnak, I love all those other side-scrolling shooters, but, you know, after a while, it just all seems like it's just the same thing. But action puzzlers, there's always these new things that people are innovating and, like, creating, and, like, Lumines was fun as shit. I loved Lumines, because I played that game all the fucking time on my PSP. But yeah, definitely action puzzlers.
What would you say is your best team experience in online gaming?
Best team experience in online gaming. Well, that would definitely have to go to League of Legends, because that's the ultimate team game right now. Aside from TF2, kind of. I mean, everybody has their own roles, but the only person that you really kind of have to synergize with is the medic, but that's pretty much it, in my opinion, and the engineer. But yeah, definitely League of Legends. Playing with my friends, you know, people that I know, because they understand my playstyle better than anybody else. Like playing with some random person. Then again, like some random person that knows my champion will know the playstyle that I'm going to play regardless, because knowing the champion that they're playing with, you can already kind of get an idea of what they're going to play. Like, you know, if you have a Nidalee on your team and they're going bottom lane, then they're going to poke them. They're going to poke the other team as much as they can all the time. Same with Pantheon. Like, you get your Q first, and they're just going to keep poking and harassing the other team as much as you want. And if I'm playing Blitzcrank, you know, I'm going to be pulling any champion that I get a chance to pull.
What experience do you want to give your viewers / listenership? Fun
and enjoyment, and a feeling of respect. I want the viewers to feel like they're being respected, and we actually care about them. We actually, they understand that this website isn't about us. You know, like I said, this website isn't about us at all, even though like this is what we wanted to do. Like, this is something that we've all wanted to do for a long time, but like, it's not about us, it's about them. And what we want to do, the reason why we made this is because we were sick and tired of it. Excuse me, we know that everybody else is sick and tired of it, and we just wanted to do this because the gaming community needs this. And nobody's ever really done something like this before. At least if they have, they haven't left their mark, because have you heard of an actual community website that's against trolling specifically? No, because nobody's doing it, because they're probably afraid to do it, you know? And we have a lot of obstacles to get over. We've got a lot of things that we've got to get through just to reach our goal, because there's going to be a lot of things in our way, like trolls, you know? And we're going to have to get over that. Hey guys, thanks for listening. Sorry if this wasn't exactly the kind of podcast you were expecting to listen to, but I appreciate you making it all the way to the end here. As with before, go ahead and check out the rest of the website at trollstompgaming.com. We have some new guest authors, so we should be getting some of their stuff up by the time this podcast is up. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you guys around.